guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mckenze. I'm a licensed esthetician, and in today's video I went to the Beauty Biz BFFs podcast event in California in LA, and it was a small networking event, and I wanted to vlog it and share it with you guys. Thank you to my friend Dana with Ember Revival. She's a hairstylist who came with me. We've been friends for 8 years. She was kind enough to join me with this event. So here is the footage from that event, and I will see you guys at the end of the video. Good morning, guys. I am heading out to California this morning. Sorry I'm talking so low, but I'm in the bathroom and my husband is still sleeping. But I wanted to show you guys, I packed a little bit, and I'm literally just taking a backpack and a small bag because I'm flying home on Friday night. I wanted to keep my packing very small, plus I'm only there 2 days. So yeah. So in this bag, I literally have just one pajama and then another t-shirt and leggings and then all my bathroom stuff. And then in here, I have my shoes for the event and tennis shoes and my curling iron because it wouldn't fit. And since I was taking this, I just went ahead and threw in a sweater as well. And I'm just bringing my dress that I'm wearing tonight on a hanger. And then after the event, I just have a throwaway hanger. I'll just fold it up and put it in one of my bags. Yeah, let's go. My friend is almost here to pick me up. So let's go. So we just got done with the event at Beauty Biz BFFs, and I want to introduce you guys. I haven't introduced you guys to Dana, who is my friend that came with me. We've been friends for 8 years. She's also my hairstylist. Her Instagram is Ember Revival. She's doing a whole new rebranding, so make sure you go over to her Instagram and follow her as well. Say hello to my 110 followers.
Hi! Love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for following and subscribing to my channel. It's really cool. You have to start somewhere, so thank you guys so much for starting at the beginning with me. But we want to talk a little bit about the event. It was a networking event with Casey and Lorena from Beauty Biz BFFs, who are licensed estheticians. Basically, if you haven't heard of them, check them out. Here's their handle and go listen to their podcast. They talked a lot about how important it is to network. You never know
the connections you're gonna get.
The connections you're gonna make, even if you only talk to one person. One of the things that was really interesting, so if you guys don't know, which you don't know because it's the first time you guys are meeting Dana, but she started her own sweet business at age 20, and she's been doing this for 5 years already. I'm still new at this. I've only been open 6 months, so it was really interesting for us to be there together because I learned a lot of new things, and she was answering questions in her head that other people were asking Casey and Lorena, and it was just really interesting to see their dynamic. And for instance, one of the questions that another gal asked was that she was going to a vendor event, so where you get your own booth, your own table, and you kind of promote yourself. So she was asking about what kind of promotions or things she can offer for those people that she will be meeting to make potential clients. And Casey mentioned doing make them prepay at a discounted rate. They have to book today, but they have to prepay. And that's something that Dana instantly thought about, right?
Yes, definitely.
So she instantly thought that in her brain. And for me, I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I would have never thought of that. That was really cool to kind of just pick the brains of people that have already been in the industry a little bit. So I felt a little bit weird going because I was like, I'm so new, like, I don't know, I'm not going to know anything or whatever, but that's the whole point of it, right? And she still learned a lot of things. Yeah. And if anything, I guess, solidified things that you've already done.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to add?
Well, like what I was saying earlier to the two gals from the Beauty Biz BFF podcast, like I've been doing it for 5 years, however long, and I was saying that right from the get-go. I told Mckenze, like, don't do this, don't do that, don't whatever, like everything I've learned and like what not to do, what to do, whatever. And as Mckenze has learned everything, like she has figured it out for herself and done everything that she thinks, like, okay, I'm going to do it this way, I'm going to do it that way. And I've actually learned a lot from her, even though she's only been doing it for 6 months. Like, you learn so much from a fresh mind, and that's, like, awesome. That's why networking, I think, is so important, because even for someone who's been in it for 20 years, for someone who's done it for 5 years or 6 months, you learn no matter what from whoever you talk to. You take away something, I feel like, no matter what. So that's my biggest thing. Yeah,
exactly. And especially too, what she's done for her business wasn't always going to be right for my business. So like I've told you guys before in the accountant videos, that the different licenses between LLC and sub S corporation, like, do your own research. You can get feedback from 20 different people and it's all going to be different. So just really do your own research, and you're not going to know until you get started really exactly what you should or shouldn't do. So that's why I do say, if you can, get in a appointment with an accountant and just have a consultation, and just kind of, maybe if you're confused, get solidification. Get solidification, is that the word?
Yeah.
Get solidification with the direction that you're going. But yeah, so what someone else is doing for their business might not be what you need to do for yours. And we recognize that, and it's fine. It's not like I didn't take anything that she told me to heart, because I absolutely did. And I did utilize some of the things that she told me, and other things were just going in a different direction. So
at the end of the day, we all have different goals. So
yeah, we're all doing something different. Even if you guys are also doing waxing, we're completely different. We have different styles, techniques, whatever it is. So yeah, I think that's important. I think you guys should also step out of your comfort zone and go to a networking event and just see what happens, and you might learn something. So of the video. I hope it turned out okay and it was edited all right. I didn't get any footage of them doing the live recording of the podcast because we were so close. It was not a small space, but it was a more intimate group, and I just didn't feel like pulling out my phone while they were talking, doing their podcast, because it was like they were talking to us and in the middle of a conversation. So I just didn't feel right pulling out my phone and doing a little video of them doing that. But I'm not sure when that podcast is coming out. It was really great conversation, like I said, and Casey and Lorena are just like super genuine, down-to-earth people, and the whole time my friend Dana and I were sitting there, we just kept going, oh my god, Casey is totally you, and I was like, oh my god, Lorena is totally you, because of just similar qualities and type of like personalities that we have. So yeah, it was really cool. I highly recommend that you go to some type of networking event. I personally felt more inclined to go to this one, even though it was in LA, because I just felt more connected to them as opposed to Phoenix-based like women in business groups. I just don't feel connected to those because it is people from businesses all over, which is probably really good to get advice and knowledge from all those different type of aspects of businesses. But for me, just being so new, I just felt more connected to other licensed estheticians to go to their type of an event. So yeah, it was really great, and thanks again for watching today's video. I hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend, and make sure you guys subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Also, comment down below if you have been listening to the Beauty Biz BFF podcast and what your favorite episode or things that they've talked about is. Let me know down below. I'd love to see what you guys are taking away from that podcast if you're listening to it. So thanks again. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video.